Monday morning crew, what is going on? You're listening to Capital XTRA Breakfast right now. Robert Bruce and Shayna Marie.
We are joined right now by an absolute hip-hop icon.
A New York native, Queens for being specific.
A man of many titles, rapper, actor, father, entrepreneur, author, the list goes on.
The superstar rapper who made his Def Jam debut, 1984, one of the earliest rappers to achieve commercial success as well.
A pillar of the rap community. We've got an extensive catalogue of forever hip-hop classics.
Mama said knock you out. Doing it. Oh, paradise. Love you better and so much more.
It's been said before, the ladies love Cool James.
Hello, Cool James in the building, everybody!
What up? What up?
Yes!
What up?
So, welcome to Capital XTRA Breakfast. How are you, for one?
Excellent. Feel good. Always good vibes, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Let's get straight into it. You have recently dropped a brand new album. It's called The Force.
Yeah.
We saw you say, we saw an interesting meaning that you put to the album online. But for those who don't know, what is the meaning behind the name The Force?
This frequency is a real creative energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in life, if you want to create something, it got to come from that heart. You got to be on that frequency. And, you know, part of that frequency is belief in yourself, belief in your power to create, belief in a higher power. Is a lot that goes with it. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, how you vibrate is what you attract, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to do a record for the art, you know, just for hip-hop culture and really do something that didn't sound like what we were doing a long time ago and didn't try to sound like exactly what people are doing today, but actually give people a glimpse into what the future could look like for the culture and for the music, you know what I'm saying? So when you listen to the record, that's why it's so progressive, and that's why it doesn't sound like what I did, and it doesn't sound like what's going on. That's why it's so unique, and that was the whole vibe. Frequency is a real creative energy. You know what I mean?
As outside of music, where else do you have creative energy? What else do you do?
I mean, you gotta have creative energy in life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how you going to live a real life and maximize your potential if you don't have no creative energy? You know
So
what I
in
mean?
every aspect, in every
You
pocket.
gotta.
Yeah.
It's necessary. I mean, you may not be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you always want to have that, every area.
And how do you switch? Because you're a man that's very creative, many different hats. You've like done it all to a certain extent. Do you have to tune into different frequencies? Like, do you go on and be like, all right, we're going into this mode, we're going into this mode? Or is it just an overflow of your life?
No, I think, I understand what you're saying, but the issue with that would be that then it would be contrived. You have to do what's inspiring. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about yes, in life you make decisions to do certain things artistically, but the work has to come from an inspired place. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, picking a restaurant. It's like what you got a taste for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go there. It's a decision, but it's inspired. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with the music, the movies, you know what I'm saying? With anything, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And you was very intentional on this album. You wanted to represent all that you've been speaking about. Talk to us about some of the features, because we've got some legends on there. We've got some new kids on the block on there. How did you go about bringing everyone together?
So the whole vibe was like, it was about the song first. So like, you know, when I created Saturday Night Special, it was like, okay, well, Fat Joe and Rick Ross represent a strong hustler's mentality, so I'll invite them to be a part of this song. When I did Murdergram Do with Eminem, it was like, oh, the rhythm of this has a vibe that I really, really like, and it's fast, and you know, M is good with that fast rap. So I said, you know what? Let me put M on this joint. If it's like the sexy joint, I was like, you know what? This energy right here, I always liked the way Saweetie sounded when she was with Doja Cat on Best Friend and all. I was like, you know what? Let me invite her to be a part of this. So it's really about the song first, then you invite people to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not stunt casting.
Do you know what?
Even the song The Vow, which has people that are completely unknown. Jay Sand, Mad Squabbles, and my man Don Pablito. These are people that people haven't even heard of yet. I wanted to put them on there because I wanted to give some young artists an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to go to the next level and to be on a big platform so that they could, you know, make the most of it. You know what I mean?
Where did your first opportunity like that come in when you was young? Do you remember?
Of course. You're talking about making a record, or you talking about before that?
Like when you're running up into launching your career, who were like the hands that gave you a handout and said like, oh, come with me? Was there anyone that took you under your wing?
I got you. So there was a rapper, his name was Silver Fox. He was like a mentor to me. He taught me a lot about rhyming. You know what I'm saying? You know, I used to go and hang out in Harlem, you know what I'm saying, like 15, 16, and be running around in Harlem and New York and all that. And my man, he taught me a lot about that. So me, him, and Coogee Rap would be running around and bouncing ideas off each other. But then, you know, with Def Jam, it really was, we started it together, right? Like, I'm the first artist on the label, so it was more like going to Rick. Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys sent a tape in the, well, he heard my tape, played it for Rick, and we ended up starting the label Def Jam. It turned from a production company to a label. So it's You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? It's but there's been many people. You can't be successful without somebody putting their arms around you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. So that's always a big part of it. You know what I mean?
And now there are, like you said, some artists that you have a part in their story now. You put your arm around them.
Yeah.
They're on your record, and it's amazing. Did you feel any pressure when you were making this, bringing it back to everyone?
Well, there's always got to be some pressure. I mean, we know what it is, man. You know, everybody can't wait to tell you it's trash, man. You know that, man. You know, that come with the territory. It's trash. You know, it's trash. They can't wait to tell you that, man. So my day one fans have a different experience, but for those who are not as familiar with my music, they, of course, are going to assume that I sound like I'm in 1994 with the wrong beat and all that. They're going to assume that, and here he come with that, you know what I mean? He out of touch and all that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm really focused, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't play when it comes to art, when it comes to doing different stuff. So for me, yes, the pressure was there, but the pressure makes diamonds and it's fun.
That's a wicked one. And do you have like we like to ask people a behind the scenes memory of this album, like a moment that no one saw?
Yeah, the whole moment, everything.
If you could give us a few stories then.
So, you know, like when I made Murdergram with M, Tip was playing the beat and he was like messing around on the keyboard. I was like, yo, this would be perfect for me and Eminem. So I took the beat, a little MP, and I just texted to M. I'm like, yo, what you think? He hit me back, yo, this is crazy. Then we ended up going to LA and we recorded it at Dr. Dre's studio. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Dre gave us the keys to the studio. We run up in the joint, you know what I mean? we, you know, record the record and all that. And then I just remember that vibe, that becoming like such an amazing moment, the way it was sounding to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounded so progressive and aggressive and dynamic and just so unexpected, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like those kind of moments, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot. And then just me and Tip working together, you know what I'm saying? Him being such a musician, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time now it's like whatever Fruity Loops is in the laptop, that's what everybody's rocking off of, basically. You know what I mean? They might create a little something, but they just what we got in here? Logic, Ableton, what we doing? So with him, to see him with the live music, to see him playing, to see him helping me create it on that level was dope.
Who was your favorite studio session?
Favorite what?
Studio session, like your favorite.
Oh, man, I had a lot of studios. I had a lot of studios.
A long time.
Yeah. That's a rough one. Depends on the mood, you know what I mean?
Depends on the energy.
Depends on the energy for sure.
Now, we've spoken a lot about your new music, but you're here. We have to pay homage to some of the tracks that we grew up on, some of your classics as well. We want to play Hush in a minute. And before we get into it, what was life saying when Hush came out? How did it change? Where was you at in life at that time?
Man, I was just having fun, just thinking about being in the gym and just, politely telling her to shut up and all that. And, you know what I'm saying? Just having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just a polite way of saying shut up and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hush. You know what I mean? That's all it was. You know?
Hey, you're so funny.
You know, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, LL Cool J. When we have people come through, we like to do this little thing, yeah?
Okay.
It's called 60 seconds. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. You just have to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Yeah? Nothing too tough, nothing too dangerous. Maybe.
But that was subliminal. You just put tough and dangerous.
Danger.
This is neuro-linguistic programming going on over here.
Should we do it, Australia? Should we do it?
Yeah,
All right,
let's do it.
All right.
60 seconds with LL Cool J in 3, 2, 1. When you wake up, first thing that you think of?
Success.
If you wasn't a rapper, what would you be doing now?
Hustling.
Do you have any unusual hobbies?
Yes.
What are they?
I'm not telling you.
What is the worst fashion trend you've ever followed?
I don't follow.
Started.
Quite a few.
If you're a dancehall artist, what would your first single be called?
Shopper's Revenge.
I'll take it.
If you had to borrow $250,000, who would you call?
Me.
Oof.
If you were in the studio for the creation of any song, what song would that song have been?
Billie Jean.
Do you like to be spoiled or do the spoiling?
I like to be spoiled.
How can someone spoil you?
Give me money. Lots of
Hustler.
Hustling. If I weren't rapping, I'd be hustling.
Give me lots of money.
All right, last question. What are you currently most grateful for right now in this moment?
Life, everything. Grateful to be here. Grateful for life. Thankful. You know what I'm saying? Happy. Thankful. You know what I'm saying? All good. You know what I mean?
That was 60 seconds with LL Cool J, everybody.
All right, LL, we've got one more thing planned for you this morning. You ready to have some fun?
Let's do it.
We call this blind ranking, yeah? So
Okay.
we're going to play you some clips of some of your songs.
Okay.
1 to 7. You've got to place them somewhere without knowing what's coming next.
Okay, and which one is the best? 1 is the best? Or
1 is the
7's
best, 7 is...
Okay,
yeah.
let's get it.
All right, once you give your answer, what ranking it's going to be, it's
Yeah.
locked in and it can't move.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Song number 1, All I Have.
7.
7. And why?
Because it's just super duper pop, and I know it's a chart buster, but it's just pop, and, you know, it's just pop.
Next song. Doing it.
I represent Queens, she was raised out.
1.
Ooh,
Straight
you
in
got one
there.
early.
1.
Straight in there. Is that your favourite song?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Why?
I mean, listen to it. Listen to it.
Ladies love
Listen
cool
to
James,
it.
you know.
Listen to it.
All right. You ready for this one?
Yep.
Control Myself.
From empty. It was crowded at the entry. I slide right through like how I do. This girl began to tempt me.
6.
Ooh, okay. And why?
It's not my favorite, B. I don't really like it.
Okay.
I don't like it that much.
Oh.
No, I don't like it that much.
All right. Next one, a Capital Extra favourite. Hush.
You feel so good. Rest of my life, I wish I could hold you tight and take a flight out.
Ooh, give myself some room. 4.
4. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. How about Headsprung? Ooh, it's tough now.
Because now I only have 5 and 2 and 3 available, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I'm gonna have to put it at. I'm gonna have to leave myself some room. I'm gonna put it at 5.
Okay, so we've got 2 and 3.
I know the
left.
generation.
And
I know
Headsprung
I know
is
your
at
generation
5.
is like you wildin', but yo, it's a generation with that. I know Big LA. I know. It tear the club up. I know, but I got to put it at 5, man.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
I only got. All right.
Next one, you've got 2 left, and
All
then
right.
2 and 3. Mama said knock you out.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Talk to us. How comes?
Oh, because it's just. I mean, it's just such an energetic and dynamic song, and because it aged so well.
Okay.
Like some songs age better than others. Like Mama Said Knock You Out and Doing It really aged well. Mama Said Knock You Out got bigger over the years. Radio didn't even play it when it came out. They didn't hardly play that joint.
Yeah.
The way it's embedded in people's minds around the world is not how it really went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just grew over time.
We love that longevity. Okay, and for your last slot, you ain't really got a choice, but Paradise.
What number? What was that? 3.
Three, yeah.
Yeah. So that list is pretty good. I probably would have swapped out Headsprung and Paradise, but other than that, I feel pretty good about that list.
So we got Doing It number 1, Mama Said Knock You Out number 2, Paradise 3, Hush 4, Headsprung at 5, Control Myself at 6, and All I Have at 7.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I would have moved Hush down and moved Headsprung up.
Okay, so swip the 4 and the 5.
Yeah. But that was a pretty good list. Pretty good.
Well, you got a
Y'all
few
jammed me
hits.
out a little bit.
Yeah, man. You got 1-2 songs, you know.
Y'all put the 1-2 on my chin and all that. Man. Y'all tore me up a little bit. Okay.
We've got approval nods in the studio, though. So everyone's like, yeah.
Okay. That was good. I feel you. I feel you on that vibe.
LL Cool J, thank you so much for coming in today. Before you go, what's the rest of the year saying? We're even getting to the end of the year, so 2024, 2025.
2025, I'm looking to come back and do some shows here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to come back and give people an opportunity to see me live. I know a lot of people haven't seen me live in many years or have never seen me live. So that'll be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? They can find out why I've been around so long. You know what I'm saying?
What do you enjoy about the UK when you do come here? When you manage to get some time?
Everything, man. I was running around at Harrods, man. I ain't buying nothing, but it was unbelievable. That joint is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like one store. That joint like a mall, man. I'm running around that joint. The TVs was crazy in that joint. The speaker game and the TV game up at Harrods, no joke, B. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
Catch LL Cool J and Harrods for real shopping and spending some money and hustling. It's been an absolute pleasure.
No doubt.
Having you
Appreciate
on the
you.
show this morning. Thank you for spending time. Thank you for coming through. Let's give it up one last time. LL Cool J, everybody.
Peace. 1, 2, 3.